Okay, let's see. How does everything now? Okay, let's see. Alright, everything looks good. Okay. Alright, sorry for the interruption there. I don't know what happened. It was just going fine. I rounded the corner in the game, and all of a sudden, blue screen of death. Yes, Windows 10 still has that. Yeah, it even blue screen so hard that the blue screen would not finish. I actually had to restart the computer. Well, power it off, power it back on. And then I had to do a system disk check. So yeah, that was a good error. Something has to go wrong every stream. I thought it was just the new cord I bought to be if that would be a problem, but no, we had to step it up a notch. Anyway, we just ran around the corner and found this. There's for that. No. Unlike Star Fox 2, I think this one was more just initial planning areas. There was some development done for it, but it was more conceptual development than actual coding development. They had some areas started, but it wasn't like far enough along that you'd say we got a playable demo, from what I know of. Don't need that anymore. Got that. Oh, wait, I walked right past where I was supposed to go. Yeah, it would be nice if, like, a small starter company got a hold of this IP and made us proper sequel. One of the big things that the sequel was planning was two main characters. One being a magic focus, more akin to what this game does, but then the second character being more of a sword master. Also, I don't know if I want to say buck stereotypes, but it was going to be the boy was the mage and the girl was the sword master, which was a nice breakup of trends in early 1990s. Well, I suppose late 1990s. Right, show me a door. Let's not deal with the knights if I can help it. I will say it'd also be nice if the door's actually up, be a little more responsive. Alright, so we got a left turn coming up, and this map is right. Okay, and then we have another left turn. And you're alright in the way. Of course, sometimes Avalanche just does that and does jack all. It's still one of the best damage-dealing moves, just a matter of, does it hit? Thankfully, I hit harder. Alright, so there should be a door just on our left here. There we go. Okay, that's that one. And this is just one big square room, isn't it? Thank you for the follow, Drew Martel, rather. Alright, yeah, so anything in here. Alright, and the one we have to really worry about is at the save. Okay. What on earth is this thing? Oh, it's a cannon. Yeah, actually, with regards to that game, I'm, kind of waiting to pick it up. I know you can get it, or at least I think you can get it now, as a digital release, but I've got to order on loading ready run games so that a physical copy is made of it. So that if this ever happens again and we lose access to it on the digital markets, I'll have a physical copy. So much better than fighting the Red Roast Knights. I don't know if it's just by coincidence that Avalanche seems to work less effectively indoors or in small areas like this. If it's actually just, because we're in this tight area, the boulders are happening outside the walls, or if they actually made it so that, yes, you're inside. What do you expect would happen? I still have my 60. Yeah, that is a problem with with the old version. There were some bugs in it. I don't know if they fixed those crashing bugs with the new release, but well, I still want to have a physical copy of that game for notoriety. It's kind of like if I could get a physical copy of PT, I'd do it. I wish someone would do that. Work out something with, let's see, who makes Silent Hill? Konami? So that PT could get released, and all the people who are scalping consoles that have a copy of that downloaded, cry. Nice. As long as you keep those for your own personal use, I power to you, but if you try to scalp those, shame on you. I have just been using you to experiment. Now give me all the magical powers that you have obtained. Let's see about this. I may be a bit hard on scalpers just because of how hard it is to get a PS5 or the 360X. He's probably pretty big. Let's see if Avalanche does. Yay, 61 damage. Whoopee. Ow. Okay. Let's go with the safe strat. I always thought Guilty looked different. Ow! Although I do appreciate the knife effect being a recolor of the ice knives. Speaking of which, I wonder if that would work on him. Oh well. We got enough on us. Let's get some more healing or invulnerability. Really? I'm hitting him from the back and I miss. I will say that is one thing I really feel this game lacks, is truly impressive spells. They're definitely useful, but at the same time, it's... Ow! It just lacks something. It lacks the kind of impact like Fire, or Fire Aga or Meteor does in Final Fantasy. Yeah, but I'm also one of those people that never use items. I've pretty much gone through the game and used like maybe one bread, and the weakest bread at that. That, and honestly, this is my first time truly playing through this game. Last time I played it, I only got to, I think, the Wind Mage, and then that was about it. So there could be definitely more effective ways of doing this, but... Yeah, the Blue Cave is definitely a maze. It's probably one of the best mazes in the game, honestly. So, wait, did my magic barrier miss to apply to itself within magic barrier? What? That's just weird. Well, that worked out nicely. I don't know exactly, like, stats effects in this game are kind of wonky. So I'm not entirely sure on whether that lasted properly or not. And, oh, it just healed me fully. Cool. Well, let's just take a moment to get my magic back here by running in a circle. You'd think, like, okay, it's a 5-turn spell. I cast it on turn 5. It should replenish and go for another 5 rounds after that. But no, it seems like sometimes it does continue and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Good enough. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Which way do I go? I think I'm supposed to go south? Oh, well, I'll just keep my eye on the wall, and if I see a door on my right, I know I've gone the same way. Nope, we went left before, I think, so we should be fine. Well, at least the guards are where they should be, blocking my path. I feel like I should have just been able to duck and that would run over my head. I don't know if I could do this for real to get this to max stats. Because you can, as long as you collect everything. get max stats of 50 across all the spirits. But when it comes to your physical stats, like HP and MP, they cap out at 500. And you only get a little 1 HP every time you take enough hits, so it's like, that's going to take a while. Likewise, it takes, your MP only goes up by 1 every so often. Kind of wish it went the way with Final Fantasy 2 and it goes up by a set percentage based on your stats. Like, here, I need to cast it a bunch more times to get up by 1. Or take a bunch more hits to get 1 more HP. I appreciate that. How do you get better defense? Get hit. Okay, but you gotta get hit approximately 2,000 times? Yeah, no. Okay, this is a 4x4 room. I just came in here. So if I go left, there's an item. And if I go across the road, there is another item. And then we go south. Where's the door? Right there. And your stats, like the other two stats, your defense and agility, they cap out at 255 for this. Agility is interesting, but it's also kind of counterproductive. Alright, I cranked my agility up. Now you need to get hit. But they don't hit me. Well, so much for good defense. Well, at least they're all bunched up. Really? Literally one rock in the area. Better, but... And that's what I'm talking about with spells not being as impressive as they should be. I said open the chest. Whoa, who are you and why are you kind of like me? Leonardo. Lord Bartholomew has been taken to a remote hiding place, Brian. I came here to rescue him, but I didn't make it in time. If you have the courage to go on, I'll help you regain your strength. How about it? Oh, so this is the save room. Cool. Oh, right. Wasn't there supposed to be one in the save room here? Right there, yeah. Good Rodis, good hiding spot. Alright. And that should be every last one. Of the spirits you can find in the world, at least. Alright, no other way? Other way. Okay, just get in there and keep walking. Actually, wait a second. I want to go take care of one quick thing. Right, save again, just so that I have that one spirit saved, so we don't forget about it. Okay, there we go. Now we go on. Well, that was a pretty good damage for 192. Shame it didn't hit him. Wow, one of the few times wet spell was actually better than the staff. I think that is one complaint I have about this game, is that except in certain situations, and as long as you got as long as you got the spell in the first place, the staff is usually more damaging to a single enemy, and you usually are fighting only one or two enemies at a time. And on the flip side, at least we're getting our health up. Yeah, 32 is a good amount of healing power for level 1. I guess that's supposed to be a map of Keltland? Hello, Shannon. Hello again, Master Apprentice. Your power is much greater than I expected. It must be because you are a true magician. This fellow challenged me to a fight, even though he is hurt, just because I told him about you. His life was in danger. He tried to stop me, although he couldn't lift a finger. Why does he trouble himself so? I just can't understand. You can't escape this room. You have to move forward if you want to rescue your father. You don't have a choice. Your fate and your father's are in my hands. Do as you're told. Brian, how did you find me? How did you get in here? Quick, run for it. This place is a trap. You must have been lured here by that evil puppet Shannon. Even Byjus was taken in by her cunning. The Outhill book is much more than even I thought. Pretty sure I can just... Oh! They actually don't let you go forward. Backwards. Oh, okay. Can I at least go back in the room? Okay. They just make it so you can't go anywhere. Actually, let's see that. How's Brian's father looking? Let's see. Can we get a decent look here at the man? Oh, he's got one of those style mustaches and beards. the Mephisto? Is that what I'm thinking of? Mustache like this, then goatee down here, but not actually together. Wow, that was so much better. Sometimes going with the element of weakness actually does work. Okay. Sometimes avalanche is not the best approach. I just think I will say about this game I do like that just because you're putting more, like, you're using your basic spell level 2 versus level 3, all it is just more area of effect, not necessarily more damage. It does do a bit more, but it's more about the area of effect. Seems Fargo and Guilty were not as powerful as their boasts, but my power is absolute. And before my greatness, your pathetic human magic is not but child's play. Ha 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 ha! Pretty good damage there. Ow! It's like fighting the first boss, except he's a whole lot stronger. Wait. Did he just cut right through Magic Barrier? Seriously, Magic Barrier lasted one turn. That was ridiculous. I actually have one more round after this. Yeah, we got a round after this. Okay. Let's see how it goes. EP, 121 damage. How much do I hit him for? What? But my staff is more reliable damage than the other approaches. Shield off. Let's see, how does a water pillar go after 179? Pretty good. Even that's still pretty good. Alright. I'm thinking we'll go with fire, water for this guy. But I think I might need to get some magic points back. Honestly, if the buff effects lasted longer than 1 or 2 turns, I probably would use them more often. There we go, that takes care of Bygis. Oh, up here. Okay. It kind of, the staircase kind of mixed in with the walls. It's quiet, and that's not my cords cutting out. It's actually quiet in game. We're at the top of the castle. Is it really necessary to cut out this other path? What took you so long? King Pelagius wasn't a big problem, was he? Nothing like the power held by Mammon. Sovereign, Zeus, Nepti, Fargo. Those four guardians hold the power of the four magic gems. Feel the power within you. You now have the strength to open the way to where Mammon awaits. Here is the Eltel book, long sought by your father. Take it and go past the stone circle. Don't I still have those? Yeah, Earth Orb, right there. Again, those are diamonds, not orbs. Alright, I kind of wish I'd gone back and done this, but now that we got that... If only it would go to the last save point. Be nice, but if I tried to exit out with... Wait, I can't exit out because Shannon was blocking the door. Or now that Shannon's there, is the door open? I mean, I know technically I can get back to that save point, but... Or, no, we're not going back. Okay, fine. In order to get back to that save point and save everything after this point, I gotta die. It's not the most heroic way, but one battle, get myself killed. Then we can go save. That way I know for sure that we never have to deal with Pelagius again. Creepy. And then again, it is the end of the game. Yeah, it's not like Pelagius is that hard. Let's see if I can get in the right spot. Alright. Avalanche! Pinhead? I didn't know I was in hell. Well, the rest of the... whatever that race in Hellraiser's called. Kilobytes? Deathites? Oh, right there. Well, this is one way to make me take the long path. make it a long path. Now, if this was on a later system and they wanted to creep you out, we'd have eyes in the distance just blinking periodically. Just had that that sense of disturbing dread of like, I'm being watched from every angle. I have expected another sound effect to play in there. That's the way that was building up. It kind of, I almost expected to switch into the music that plays when a boss is reached in like Turtles in Time. Just that build-up of music as the boss approaches. This isn't one of those... Yep, it's one of those, you go out the same door you came in. Well, at least this one's straightforward. Guessing these are fire-based. And by that I mean ice. Too bad rocks on your head still work. Oh, it's Death. Or at least Death's horse. Well, I'll explain why the damage is better. 179s. Considering they're a wind elemental, I think. Eh. Wow. I figured we'd have gotten at least another level by now. Max out water, but yeah. Not really much of a difference here. I may not know art, but I don't like it. Yeah, these are earth elementals. Judgment casting fire. On the flip side... Excuse me, don't mind me, I'm just getting myself lined up. That'll work. And now there's just one. I do love things that are weak to wind. Oh, there we go. My last level. There. Water is maxed out. I wish I could get enough to start cranking Earth up, but... let's see. Judging by those numbers... We need another 28 levels for Earth and Wind. And then another 26 for fire, so 48, 54 levels. I'm not even halfway to max level. Another case of out the same door. Yeah. Oh, I got a good spell for you guys. Nope, not that one. It helps if I'm in the middle of them. Never mind, it sucks. more parts, but overall it does more damage if it hits everything. Oh well. Okay, I was on the other side, so I go this way? Yeah, I go this way. I think. Well, we're new someplace new, so... No! No! We're back at the frickin' beginning. I made a wrong turn. Well, on the flip side, at least on this particular area, it doesn't appear that we can get into battles. I suppose this is doing wonders for Brian's agility. Yeah, that build-up really makes me think of the boss battle about to start noise from Teenage Mutant TMNT 4, Turtles in Time. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different boss battles startup music. And then we go back out the same way. This is where we fought Pale Riders. Almost as if on cue. I was gonna say that should kill the one on the left as well. I wonder, can you do something stupid like go in the back door? Nope. Because if you could, that would be a great way to screw with people. Yeah, I thought those would be fire. Man, they got some health on them. How did it miss? Uh-oh. And second thought, let's go be safe. I don't want to have to run all the way back here again. I thought about saving, but Bai just isn't too bad to fight. Oh, it's over there. Okay, good, good. Just as long as you don't get mixed up and go in the wrong door, it's all good. And back out we go. Okay, this is the one we started in. Alright, looking a bit better. This is probably the most normal looking place that we've had yet. Whoa, new guy. Kinda want to fight him, see what he can do. Take wind to the face, pretty good. This is a Spriggan? Not really anything of question here yet. That may be the weakest enemy in here. Okay, this is different. This is not the same area. It was a bit brighter yellow last time we were here, right? It was more big blue background that I made the joke about, like we'd have eyes watching us. Now there's just kind of a blue strip in the background. The rest is red. Well, we'll find out. But yeah, I think this is technically a new area. Wait. That sound effect that I'm thinking of, it might actually be the sound effect that plays in Super Mario 64, not Super Mario 64, Super Mario Kart when you reach the last lap. The da-da-da-da. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Anyway, Elaine's here. Epona, rather. Elaine's the blue witch. By the lake. I've been waiting for you. This is the very last place where someone might come to your aid. From this point on, no one will be able to help you. So what do you say now? What do you say? Kind of yes? That saves that point. Which town is this supposed to be? Your starting area? Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a dark version of your town. And apparently I made a wrong choice because we're back here. Alright, Spriggans, you've had your chance. You didn't impress me. We move on. Or this is different. This is Shannon. Okay, yeah, we moved on somewhere new. Brian, you've gotten this far. If you keep going forward, you'll find your quest. Then my job will be over too. I am but a puppet, made only for the purpose of leading you. I went among the people so that I may lead you. I knew nothing of the real world and its foolish people, who are doomed to die. But why are humans so strong? With all of their grief, sorrow, happiness, and anger, why do they shine so brightly? The warmth of fire, the winds in the field, the miracle of water, the abundant harvests. For all of these, they give their thanks with prayer. Tell me, Brian, is that all what life is about? I'm a puppet, and I just don't understand. I am not of the human spirit. I'm sorry to complain. If you have the book and the magic stone, this key will open you to the goal. Farewell. Your job is over there. Now, this is a nice epic background looking. Stars all over the place, either the center of the earth or somewhere else. I'm torn on Mammon here. Good to see you, Master Brian. We've been waiting and waiting. Thanks to the curse of that magician Epona, I've been shut up in this prison for 1,000 years. My wait is now over. You're the one who can set me free. Give me wings. I will be free. My time has come again. You have released me from my prison. And just to show my gratitude, I'll not let you suffer. Alright, found a boss. Yet, this is somehow I get to the... Okay, I don't know how this managed to get close to him to hit, but I'll take it. He might not take that much damage per se, but he gets hit a lot easier. Ow. Did one of those fly off? And damn, that's probably the biggest staff icon that the game makes. Alright, we should have enough to heal. Take another hit after this once the barrier goes down. I do like how he does the motions for a Kamehameha wave. Avalanche! Of course, when Dazbod actually spawning rocks in his vicinity, it kinda sucks. I wish you'd tell me how many times it hit him. Wow, that move really does not hurt compared to the other one, to the wave. Yeah, that no, not this move, the fire wave. Okay, that was anticlimactic. Why am I dying? Why is this flesh decaying? Why? Oh, am I dying? Life this death, peaceful sleep. Mammon has been destroyed, but I'm still here. But why? Was I not bound to Mammon for eternity? Master Brian, is this your doing? Deep inside me, I guess I always knew that you'd be triumphant. The life force that is human is much greater than the forces of evil could ever hope to attain. Mammon was always jealous of you humans, overflowing with the power of life. I've made my decision. I want to learn more of your human ways. I live in Keltland in order to meet as many people as I can. Perhaps if I experience enough, I too may find my own humanity. Perhaps we will meet again, but until that time, you have my undying thanks. Farewell, Brian. Before Brian's eyes, peace has slipped further and further away after the world of Mammon emerged. Mammon, driven by unprovoked jealousy, usurping the bright and uniqueness of human life. But the signals of life force can never belong to Mammon, and Mammon has been returned to the darkness from which it sprang. Only a few people know Keldon was saved from disaster by a young magician's apprentice. The people can now return to their peaceful daily lives. New towns rise from the ruins, completely reborn. Even those who are injured or hurt are made whole again. Once more, the people are blessed with the warmth of fire, the wind's caress, cool water, and the fruits of the earth. The world will prosper forever as long as people stay close to the forces of nature and balance. And as long as they walk hand in hand, well, we screwed that pooch. Was an awesome weapon. Alright, well, that was, after a bit of a delay, Quest 64. I had fun with it. I knew it was a very basic RPG when I went into it, but wow, I am honestly surprised by the lack of just effective spell variety. Like, something that's has that many different spells, and most of the time you're only using like 3 out of the entire list. The Wind Cutter, a stone spell, once you get Avalanche, never really using that anything else but that one again, and Heal. Everything else is kind of, it can be useful here and there, but overall it's not too useful. Wind Cutter level 3 is still good for general damage. The only time you'll use water is if you got something that you know is weak to Water Pillar. Other than that, the rest of the water moves except Heal suck. And Fire, oh, for something that should be all about damage, Fire just does not compare. But even still, it is a nice change of pace for what's established in other RPGs. So, if you ever have a chance, play this game, but at the same time, do not expect an incredible experience. More of a learning experience. What do and what not to do with certain designs. Like, for one, have more than one weapon. But from here, I'm not sure what else we'll do. I've got 2 things in mind for the next RPG that we do. It's either going to be a hack. I know I said I want to lay off of hacks, but this one is actually pretty good. It's fairly balanced. It's hard, but it's also fairly balanced, which is more than I can say about the last hack I did. That final boss was bullshit. Anyway, it's the hack of Final Fantasy VI, A Brave New World, or I'm going to do Fallout 3, one or the other. Depends which one gets more itchy, so to speak. the classic RPG or the action RPG. Because I've seen Fallout 3 plenty of times from other people watching here and there, but I've never actually played any of the Fallout series myself. So, I want to dive into that, but at the same time, I've also got a shooter game of my own on Saturday with Borderlands, so I don't know if I want to dive into 2 shooter RPGs. Or maybe I could play more Borderlands. Well, we'll see what happens with that, but let's see what happens with the credits here. I see it was going on pretty good. This game was not that big. Okay, so we can thank Stephen Wright for the cartridge and design. Well, you know, the box art. Oh, these are the people behind this story. Yeah, you did what you could with what you had, man. Really? No post-op of Brian coming back to the the monastery, his father coming with him, the book being turned, that one guy in the desert being released from his curse. Nothing? Wow. They really are skimpy on the ending. Then again, everything in this game is kind of a little skimpy here and there, so what am I surprised by? Alright, so let's see. Where do I technically load from? Did that put my checkpoint in the World of Mammon? Or nope, we're still back at Brannock Castle. So I'd have to refight Bajis and get through the World of Mammon, but either way, we're done. Well, finally got Quest 64 knocked off the list. Let's see. I don't want to jump on a new game just yet and have only an hour of it, especially for one of those two games that I mentioned. Yeah. I think we'll just call it for the night. I'm not going to get, like I said, I don't want to start something new and only go into an hour of it, especially since the starting hour is going to be pretty boring. Uh, since it's kind of slow to get going, but for either one of those, honestly. So yeah, let's call it for the night. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Join me on Thursday when we play more of Hades. That'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tell your friends, spread the word. Let's get everyone together here and have a good time. But for now, everybody have a good night.